it's Julia. I have another sweatshirt transformation this week. I'm working on an Enza sweatshirt. It's kind of a taupey brown color, very loose and oversized. And I'm going to be putting on these panels, and they're all bee themed. And I believe there was like 6 different panels or different ones on each of the cuts. And I will, if I can find them again, I'll link it down below for you. I did reorder them once from an Etsy store, so possibly I can still find it. They're really, really cute. Just doing some deconstruction. I'm cutting the cuffs off, and I also did a slit on the bottom, on the sides. And then I also am doing a different kind of technique at the band, cutting it right down the center, but only going through one layer, only going through that front layer. And I did that for both the front and the back. Finding the center front now, and just putting a pin in the neckline. And then I'm doing the same around the bottom, just finding that center and then pressing a little bit of a crease in that. Just trying to get that panel on as straight as I can. I have just a box lid there, and I'm putting that panel upside down, and I'm using my 505 temporary spray just to give it a little spray on that. Trying to get it as smooth as I can, and then just with my hands just getting it into place. I'm going to be just going around this with a blanket stitch or an applique stitch, and then also going around the bottom of my sleeves. Going to take and spritz that with a little bit of water, and then there's just a crease in it, and I'm just going to iron that out. This made for a really long sweatshirt, just wonderful for yoga pants. It's just really comfortable. Also going to clip that, just that neckband, just cutting it right down the center. I have my heat erase pen, and I'm going to just draw an X on this. Just a little bit of detail. I'm just going to stitch an X through this. I'm at my sewing machine now, and I have my regular sewing machine foot on, and I do have it set for this applique stitch. It's called an applique stitch on my machine, but it almost looks like a buttonhole stitch or even like a blanket stitch. I'm also doing that same stitch on this side vent that I put, this side cut. I'm not going into the ribbing at all. I stop at the ribbing, and you can kind of see it there. It's just a really nice, finishes off that really well. And then for the sleeve, I just straight stitched it. That sleeve is going to be rolled up. I have a treatment that I'm going to do to the bottom of that. And then just stitching that X that I had marked. Just giving that a press to remove that heat erase pen. And now it's on to, I wanted to add a stencil. I've got a couple different colors of yellow, one's more of a mustard yellow, and I'm just putting it into my little tray there, just inserting this little cutting board underneath so it does the paint doesn't go through. This is just a craft acrylic paint that I'm using, just really, an inexpensive paint. And I'm just going to use this honeycomb stencil. I just thought that was very appropriate. And I'm just going to add a little bit of stenciling or a little bit of paint on this. Now this paint is washable. I do recommend letting it cure for a couple weeks. I mean, it completely dries to the touch in about 30 minutes. I added a little bit of it on that bottom band as well. And now I've got this really pretty floral fabric, and I cut a couple of those little flowers out, I'm just going to add a little bit more color to it. I just like that pink color on that yellow. And then I have a couple little brown squares there. That was from the band that I cut off. I just needed those for the sleeve treatment. And you can see what I'm doing there. I'm just placing those about 4 inches above on the sleeve, marking a little dot right in the center of that, and then using my crocodile punch to punch a hole. And then snipping that little piece of fabric that doesn't quite punch out from underneath. And then I'll take this back to my sewing machine, and I'm using my free motion foot now, and I'm just going to edge stitch this little square and then go around and around on that hole. Just an easy way, instead of putting an eyelet in or something, it's just an easy way to create this little hole that's secured. And then just doing some doodling on these little pink flowers that I added. And now I have a strip about 1.5 inches wide by about 12 inches, and I have 2 of them. I'm just going to right sides together and making a fabric tube. I'm going to use it to tie up my sleeve. I have my fast turns. I'll also put these down below for you. They're just a wonderful little tool. Just insert it in there and put this little wire with a little corkscrew on the end, and just pulls it through very easily. And now I'm poking that through that hole and just going to tie each of these sleeves up just to add a little bit of color in the bottom of the sleeve, and it's just a fun technique. I do have some pictures at the end, and also some pictures of the other panels that are on this fabric. Like I said, I did find it again. I'll link that information down. I don't know if it's still available or not. I did sell these right away at my summer shop. In fact, I reordered them and put them on t-shirts. The bee theme is just really popular. I thought maybe it was a little too busy, but people loved it. Here's a couple of the other prints, just really cute. I hope you enjoyed this, everybody. Hope you have a chance to create. Bye for now.